hate caravans. How much? Well, let me count the ways. First, I hate them because they promise so much: freedom, adventure, the lure of the open road, and deliver so little. I hate them because on bank holiday Mondays, when I'm trying to ride my motorcycle, they are always in my way, and you can't see round them to overtake because, well, there might be another caravan coming in the opposite direction. I hate them because they're such a visible badge of stifling suburban conformity, and because people drag them halfway across the country to park next to other caravans and then sit in them to watch the same old soap operas they watch week in, week out on those stupid little black and white tellies that for some reason cost 3 times as much as a real telly. But after years of searching, I have finally found a caravan I really like. Blimey! Now that is what I call a caravan. Rather grand for a caravan, isn't it? I feel a little underdressed for this job. Soon sort that out. Now, although the flag isn't flying at present, when I telephoned earlier, the servants did assure me that the gentleman of the house is in residence. So if you'd like to join me. Daniel, are you there?
Up here, Steve.
Ah, taking the sun on the balcony. Most agreeable. Shall I,
Yes, do come in.
Hi!
Hello.
Oh, this is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dan, why?
Why? Well, I lived in a normal caravan for a while I was at art college and got completely bored with the standard interior. So I started tinkering with the furniture and then tried to think of ways of saving space. I thought initially of putting a cellar underneath to keep all your belongings downstairs. Then I thought about a penthouse bedroom on the roof and then started sketching and came up with this.
How long did it take to build and how much did it cost, for goodness sake?
It took about 6 months to build and cost under £1,000. So it's all recycled materials.
Ah, well, it's certainly very distinctive and undoubtedly impressive from the outside, but it's the interior that I'm really interested in. So are you going to give us a guided tour?
Certainly, yeah. Let's go in.
Oh, quite bracing out there, wasn't it, today?
Yeah, quite a stiff breeze.
Nice to get a bit of sun. It's not like any other caravan I've ever been in my life, apart from the windows.
Yeah.
The windows do tend to give the game away, don't they?
Well, I wanted to keep the caravan look from the outside, keep the windows and keep the appearance.
Yeah.
And the inside I wanted to completely transform.
And your inspiration presumably came from costume dramas on the BBC and...
Well, visits to stately homes mainly, really.
Where did it actually come from? Because this is actual, genuine sort of
it's
Victorian style plasterwork, isn't
exactly, yeah. It came from a salvage yard and it came out of a house, but there wasn't enough to do a room in another house.
Yeah.
So it was no good to anyone really, but there was plenty from what I needed in here. Yeah.
And this shield, is this the shield of...
I'm not sure what family it belongs to, but I found it at car boot sale. It's carved oak. It's quite a nice thing, but I thought it was ideal in here to keep that.
Shall we descend this impressive staircase? Where did this come from, incidentally?
It came out of a hotel in New Milton that was being demolished. I took it out while they were taking the roof off above my head.
Must have been a small hotel. You can make quite an entrance down here, can't you?
Yes, you can. Like in the old Hollywood films.
It's nice in here, very airy, quite minimalist.
You could say that, yeah.
Dan, are you in the caravan club?
I'm not, no. I did see a headline in a caravan magazine about this with caravandalism.
Caravandalism? Oh, that's a cracking headline, isn't it? You go a long way to beat that one. Well, it may be Britain's smallest stately home by some considerable margin, but Daniel's prefabricated folly has an abundance of the eccentricity, the individuality and that slight touch of insanity that characterises the English country house. And of course, it has one huge advantage: it's portable. You know, I've always abhorred caravans, but I'm quite taken with this one. In fact, Daniel's moving on to bigger and brighter things, and I can see a huge potential here. I could add perhaps an east wing and a west wing.